I'm nice.
Mm. I can't dispute those claims
Whew.
in the slightest.
Now it's Chino everything. Nice.
Yo, I can't dispute. Yeah, I can't
Whew.
dispute that. I believe him.
That man was spitting
Yeah, he was definitely put some paint where it ain't
all over the place.
for sure. I was getting the
Famous
vibe
ones.
like when I heard that show, I was like, you know what? Maybe Fat Joe stole his writing book, not Big Pun. Like, I'm just saying, there's a lot of Puerto Rican references in there. I'm just saying, I mean, it correlates. You know what I mean? If he would have ran out of material from Pun's book, he could have just had that ghost feat. You know what I mean? That ghost right. That was top tier lyricism right there.
Top
Rest in
tier.
peace. Rest in peace. Once again, prayers and healing energy to the family of Chino XL. But
Yeah,
top tier
R.I.P. man.
bars, man. Top tier, man. Legend in the game. Still ahead of it. I'm still ahead. Sorry, ahead of his time in the game while he was here. You know what I mean? That was bars. That was bars. Respect.
That album is dope. If you ain't heard of it, I'll check it out. Reconstruction, The Black Rosary. R.I.P.
Yeah, I have not heard that album, but I'm definitely gonna check it out now for
Yeah,
sure.
man.
Block Giants. I am Ink T to the G, and I'm here with the taller Potter, my man, Dose Methinally, aka Richter Reezy. And we are back with episode 43 Z.
Yes, sir.
And I promise that's my last easy. All right, cool. and it didn't even sound right rolling off the tongue. Like I was like, okay, all right, let's slow that down. Let's go and put that up.
Let's turn it down. Turn it down a
Yeah,
little.
for sure. Like, I was like, let's turn it. Yeah, for sure. All right, cool. what we got going on today, man?
Shoot. I think we might as well pull back the curtain a little, let them know what's going on. It's a different day,
Mm,
different rhythm. Had to get a haircut on a different pattern.
mm.
But you know what I mean. We here recording for y'all, trying to keep it moving for y'all. But we had to move some things around.
Facts.
T had to literally move some things around.
Physically.
Um, physically move some things around, and we just I just wanted to let y'all know we here for y'all.
Facts.
Different day, different energy. We'll just see how this goes. We ain't done a fry pod in a minute.
Right.
Um, um, but yeah, we got a couple things we're gonna talk about. It should be
Mm.
a light pod, but um, the next pod after this will probably be a lot more uh,
Jam packed.
jam packed and enticing
Yeah.
because it's gonna be a great weekend.
Mm. For who?
Speaking of weekend,
I was like, for who?
speaking of weekend, should we get into any plans for the weekend? I got something planned. I'm excited.
Oh, you excited?
I'm actually going outside for once.
Oh shit. What's going on? This man going
I'm going to
outside.
I'm going to Brazilian barbecue. Could
Oh yeah, well I recommend. Yeah, that's the time. If you're gonna have to step outside, I recommend you fall in there at least once when you're out there.
temperatures dropping down to like a 95 right now too. Oh, we under the hundreds. Oh,
That's
I'm gonna go get
that's scary to even say that.
some meat on a sword. We in the 90s. I'm with it.
That is so scary to hear
I'm
you even
I'm,
say
I'm
that.
hyped.
He's
I'm
happy that
hyped.
it's high 90s. He's like, yo, it's high 90s.
High 90s, yo. We out of the hundreds for
Mm.
now. I'll take it, son.
But this Brazilian
What you got planned?
barbecue, this Brazilian
Yo, yo, yo.
barbecue though, I ain't gonna lie, that is one of my favorite cuisines or restaurants to go to. They
I feel
just
like
know
the
how to do,
20s.
yeah, huh?
Episode 20s
Yep.
or so. We talked about you went to
Hmm.
the
Oh
one with the
yeah.
red thing. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's right.
Yes,
That's right.
sir. Matter of fact, it was funny. I'm glad you brought that up as well because I don't have any. No, I don't think we're gonna do it this weekend, but we planned on. My mother-in-law is coming in, so that's gonna
Oh,
be pretty cool. So she's gonna be here for a couple of weeks. So we're gonna go take her out and go sightseeing. It's gonna be nice, but definitely got to fall in the Brazilian spot because she was like, "I saw you guys on Instagram
oh,
living y'all best
oh
life."
man! You take it to the same spot?
Oh, of
The same
course,
spot
yeah,
with
for
the
sure.
red? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
for sure. Yeah,
I
definitely.
thought you were gonna go the other one with the F.
Mm,
The big
we might
chain.
do
The big
both because actually, it's crazy because my wife is actually a bigger fan of the closer one.
the F one. The one that starts with an F.
Nah, the other one.
The one with the
Yep.
red things. Uh,
She likes
with
the
a
service
G.
better.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's not even not about the food, just the service.
Oh snap! Yeah, I wanted to go to that one, but we're not going to that one with the red.
Which one? You go? It doesn't matter.
I ain't trying to
They're
give
all
up.
fire.
We're going to this other chain, but
Mm.
I don't think they got one in the Bay. I'll tell you offline. I ain't
Mm.
giving them no free pub.
Right. I feel it. That's why I didn't want to say anything either. I was like,
They're not even a chain. Like I ain't even heard of them until I moved out here. So it's like, oh, yo, so
mm.
small. They're small things. So.
Those are usually the fire ones, though. The hole in the
Hopefully,
walls. Yeah, those usually
yo,
be the
they got
ones.
they got
Yeah.
like a 2,000 ratings in Google. Like it's like, oh,
Oh shit. Okay.
and
Yeah.
it's closer to the house. That's why I was like, we do that because the red one, that one's on the strip. I ain't trying to deal with that on a
Yeah.
Saturday. I ain't trying to have nah.
Oh, he's going out on a Saturday. Oh, he's outside for real. Is it a
When
special
outside,
occasion? Is it a leap year?
no, no.
You outside
I
on a
mean,
Saturday evening?
I gotta celebrate. They found something out about them Stonehenge rocks. Might as well go out
Oh, really?
and make an occasion. Yeah, they found out that those rocks are all from different parts of Europe, not even from like the same spots, like completely different countries. So that's like,
Countries or just
yeah,
different parts of Europe?
like Scotland, and then
Oh, what
some
the
were
fuck?
like from like Ireland. You know what I mean? Like how they, how did they
Get there and why? Mm.
that part? So yeah, since we actually got some info, I'll have a reason to go out now. So I'm gonna go out,
Mm.
get some.
Robert
What is that?
Langdon going.
Picana? Is it picana or something like that? Whatever. The meats. I'm gonna be there
Oh,
for the
the
meats.
meats. Yeah, not Arby's.
Not that. No big hat.
No, bom, bom,
No.
bom. None of that.
No Pharrell hat. Nah.
Dang, though, that's crazy. I want to know that. I wonder what they're gonna tell you about Stonehenge, though. That's crazy. Because I always thought it was gonna be like some sort of like energy conducted thing. I don't know. I thought it was always something like weird like that. I don't know. I always that was my personal weird ass, like, you know what I mean, little conspiracy theory. Like, but that's crazy. I never even would even fathom that the stones would be different places. Like, you know what I mean? That puts a whole different
Right?
spin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
puts a
think what is it? I think the theory that I'm kind of like stuck on right now was like it was about that was how they showed people coming together.
mm,
Like people from all over who don't get along or know each other working together to move this to make this big thing is kind of my understanding. Like back then, I don't know how else you can show solidarity. There ain't no internet, there ain't no social media, right? So
right.
how you gonna show like, yo, we work with these other people and we don't war and fight. How can we show and make a statement? They didn't have graffiti murals and shit like that, like George Floyd. You know what I mean? Like they
Right.
didn't have nothing like that, right? So I think this is their version of that back in the day. They just were on some like, we're gonna make this crazy sculpture to show the solidarity of the people at this time because we can't get along and we are from
My
all
question
these
is, how they know
places.
like which rock was from where? Like, how do they like
Oh, they
somebody?
tested the stone and then the vegetation, like the moss on it. It's all like you could tell it's all native to
No, I meant like
some
the
other shit.
other. I mean, back then, like, so, like, say if you were like walking past, like, you were just like, oh, you're like, oh, that's the stone from blah, and that's the stone from there. They clicked up, like, you would just how would you just know that, like, by just looking
They
at the
just
stone?
figured that out. That's what I'm saying. They just
No, I'm
figured that
saying
out. They
back
just started
then.
testing. Oh, back then, I think they just. Oh, I think they were just doing it to just kind of like put something together, like a potluck. Like they wanted to build this sculpture. So
Okay,
instead of doing
I think.
something like with food, they built the sculpture with these rocks. I don't know. You're trying to say like why would they use the rocks?
No, I'm saying how would somebody like a layman who like say okay they got a rock from Ireland, they got a rock from Africa, they got a rock from Egypt, who cares? Okay,
Yeah.
a person who let's say is from I don't know Turkey or some ish is walking by, how would he know that those are different rocks from different places and that's because they formed a bond to show that it was solidarity? I'm talking about even back then.
Well, I'm saying back then it would be talked about. Obviously, if it was a fresh thing generationally, like people would know
Uh,
and spread that word.
oh yeah, huh? Word of
But
mouth.
now, being around like years later and that's not being like told, then that would fall off and we would
Okay,
never
that makes
know.
sense.
But
That makes sense now.
that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's a theory. But um, no. Brazilian barbecue is going down. Meat on the sword. Let's go.
I ain't gonna hold you. Last time I went, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't sure if I was mad or happy about this. Because you know you have the little thing to flip it over, right? Like to let
Oh
them know
yeah.
when you're done.
Oh yeah.
Like
Red Red green,
Yeah. I be on red, right? Because
red light,
I
green
gotta let
light.
my I gotta let I gotta let mine digest a little bit. Take a couple sips. Take a couple sips. They don't care that it's on
No,
red. They
they're
still,
still gonna ask you.
yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, yo, like, what is the
they
point?
bored. They bored as hell. Son. They
Like
bored as hell with
for
this shit. Like,
real, for
hey,
real. And that
hey,
makes
you
their
want these
service,
links?
hey, and that makes that service better though. I ain't gonna lie to you, because they come over there and it's hot, and they happy when you say yeah. Oh, come in.
Hey, partner, I know it's red, but this just came out.
I know,
I'm
right?
like, you got me. All right, go ahead, go ahead.
That's
All right, go
crazy.
ahead.
That's
Every
crazy. I
time.
love that place. Man, I love my spot, man. I ain't gonna hold. That's one of my
Oh, you
favorite
can hear it
spots. Like,
sizzling when you
right?
walk by.
Last time I got some gold flake steak too, 14 karat. It was man.
Ooh, you got the Bruno Mars,
Mmm.
that Brazilian Brunos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was crazy
Mm.
too. This is why I love my spot, right? Because the dude came by and he was like, "Hey, can I interest you in some 14 karat gold steak?" And I was like, it's on the house." And I was like, "Oh, bet." I was like, "Bet."
Ooh.
Like
Like,
that's how I know.
yeah.
That's how I know they was bored because like he was just walking around with it. Like and I'm watching him too for like 30 minutes, and I'm like, he's not going to no tables. Like nobody's like. So then he came to us, and I was like, "Oh, he gonna try to tax. It's gonna be an extra one." Because the other spot, like what I'm saying, if you want that extra premium meat too, like on
Yeah.
top of the
Those are.
meat, then they charge you like that extra, what I mean, that
They
extra
tell
like
you.
200 or something, like what I mean, on top of the regular, on top of the regular bill, like what I mean. So that's why I was like, "Oh, I'm good." That's when he said, "You want the extra?" I was like, He was like, "No, this is on us." I was like, "Oh, bet, man, chef that up, man. Hibachi."
Like,
I was like,
like it's getting old for us.
"Yeah."
So
But that shit
you
was
can have
wild. That shit was wild though. He chopped it up, threw it on the little grill in front of you, like you know what
a
I'm
little
saying?
searing it.
Yeah,
The
you feel
last
me?
year.
Cooked it right in front of you, threw it on the little. I'm like, man, this is it, right? Yeah, you need to step. Yeah, I need to go there. I'm hungry. That's what I realized.
And
I'm
what's the
hungry.
boss look like when they do that? What's the boss's face?
Enjoyment, definite. What's the word? Approval.
Is she like really like locked in on the grilling part when they're grilling it, or what? Or she just kind of like,
She's locked in on the fact that she's like, look, they do gold steaks like I do.
oh, got you. So there's a sense of comfort. Like she's like, oh, this is home. I already know.
How it's
Yeah,
gonna?
you doing it. You doing it right. Let's
Yeah,
go.
she can critique.
Oh, I can't wait for that meat on the sword. Good.
It's fire. I ain't gonna lie, man. I love eating. I ain't gonna lie because the mother-in-law's coming. That's like my reason. I'm like, we gotta take her to like I'm over there making up shit. No,
Right?
because this is kind of funny for me. Like this is the actual first vacation I'm gonna be able to have, like kind of like off like social media from working and things like that for like 3 days maybe. Like I might even be able to get like 4 days maybe because we have a long weekend.
Oh,
Because you know what I mean. So it's like
yeah.
I'm like, wow, 4 days. What does that look like?
Right?
That's why I started talking about skydiving last pod. And everything. I'm like, man, we have to get outside for real. Like,
Oh, you was looking at the fun death.
yeah, but
He's like, yo, if I'm gonna go out, it's gonna be like this.
that's crazy. You know what? If my parachute like didn't open, I wish I could just go to sleep like you do. But like,
Right?
I think
Oh yeah. Whew.
I would just wake up. Like I'd be even more awake.
Wake up. Yeah, knowing me, I'd wake up and the ground's right there.
Oh, that's crazy.
Smack.
That's wild. But no, it was insane. Like, so I'm thinking like, I want to, we're gonna go do some stuff, man. I was saying, it's funny too because when you talk to the boss, like you always got to start real high and negotiate.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's always a tug of war. It's never just clean.
No, it'd be clean. It'd be clean a lot. It's just more like, I like to just always mess with people.
Barter.
No, I just like messing with people. So I like to just say outlandish things, like, and then just see if I can get it. Like, see you gonna get.
Oh, I know.
You know me.
Oh yeah, I know.
I was like, oh, so what do you think about skydiving? She was like, oh, I don't know. I got a friend that knows. I'm like, oh, here we are. I was like, here we are.
Good luck, y'all.
Why? She's not. No, she's not gonna do it.
Oh, she ain't.
No, she's like, I'll watch you from the ground.
Oh, she holding the bags too.
She on the what?
She holding the bags.
What? Oh yeah. That's pretty much. That's what she said.
She holding the bags. That's my move.
She said, I'll hold the camera so I can just record you. I'm like, I'm gonna be too high. Well, I'll get you when you get to me. Like, I'll get you when you get to me.
It's gonna be like you, just like this
I know, right?
on the parachute coming down, like
She
just
gonna get
mad,
nothing but the bottom of my shoes, like all the way down. She gonna get.
like you're not.
She's like, I'll be telling you. I'm like, that's
Oh,
crazy.
she like.
No, it's funny too because like it's even more funny because
She like this. You
she's
all
like,
coming down just with the harness, like.
that's crazy. That would be a waste of. That's
Like, don't film me.
I
Just
know,
don't film me.
right? We'll just tell people I did. I'll show them a certificate or something.
Take a couple pictures and that's it. Filming
Show
me
me
is
in the
not gonna-
gear. Show me in the gear. Like,
yeah.
show me on the plane, like in the sky. Like it's cool.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy. She wouldn't even go up in the plane with me to take a picture in the plane. Like how I even asked her.
Oh, no, I ain't doing that.
I was
I ain't
like,
doing that.
oh well, you know,
Nah.
because you know how I do it. I'm like, no, you have to put the gear on as a safety precaution.
See, that's why I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Knowing your ass.
Yep, you know me.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am, but T bought a ticket for you? Oh, hell no.
I didn't buy a ticket. I bought a ticket in advance too, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was already prepaid. You thought you were wearing the suit to come film.
Mm-hmm. And then I just sneezed, and then all of a sudden now you outside.
Now I'm outside.
Knowing me, I probably would have took some lessons too, became a trainer, so I'm strapping myself to hers.
Oh my God.
I got this.
She gonna be so mad, like, you're gonna let him do this? Not knowing you're trained. You're gonna let him do this? Your business establishment. It's like,
Oh no. How to scare your wife. Oh no, no, because we have our Team Hollanzano channel, right? So I'm like,
New segment.
that would be the craziest. That's a one way to really do a real prank. If you're gonna prank your wife, not that real fake prank, do a real one. Take some fun. Do the work. Do the work. Do the work. Do the work. For real though, I wouldn't mind waiting 6 months to prank somebody. Play the long game. Like after work, I told her I picked up an extra job, working night shift. So I went back to school. I told her I went to school, trying to get my bachelor's. I think I became an instructor just to scare her in 6 months or a year.
Just because he want to be able to film the whole thing.
Right. He's like,
look at your face. Look at your face.
That is so mean.
Look at you freaking out.
That is so mean. That is so mean. Damn, that is me. I'm inspired.
Oh, we're gonna slow mo this.
Oh no, I'm recording this.
I'm recording this.
Oh no,
I feel that warmth. Did you pee? Oh my God.
Oh no. I ain't gonna lie, my diabolical is kind of dangerous like that though. I want to go. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that. Thank God my wife don't watch the pod. All right, moving along.
I can't pull that move. I'll faint. I'm dropping the phone.
Drop the phone. Imagine drop the phone for such a distance. Like in Nebraska now, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know where it is, but it disintegrated when it hit the ground for sure.
Now you heard about that one phone that fell out the sky or whatever, and then was it a phone or that cup? No, that fell out the sky. And then it fell out the sky. No, I'm saying but it went viral because I guess it was the phone because the phone case the phone wasn't cracked or anything when it fell out of a plane. So then the case went viral. Like I think this happened like last year or earlier this year. Oh no.
I feel like mine might both do. I got that rugged.
Not mine. I got a million cracks in mine right now, and I dropped it from several shorter feet than that.
Right? No, that's why I got the heavy duty, because where I be dropping it from is pretty tall.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like they make signs when you go into with cars your size. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I just be dropping it from distance.
You drop it from the second story.
Shit hurt too when it hit the foot. It's like, damn.
Then he said it hurt. It built up momentum.
Catching pace.
Like a snowball.
Catching pace.
That shit's crazy.
Oh, man.
That nigga hella tall. He said it hella hurt my foot by the time it got there. By
the time it gets up my foot, that shit hurt.
And then look at you. That's crazy.
Yeah, I can look and see it. Like, damn, I ain't getting it. It's hard
Okay.
being Groot out here.
So what we got for him today, Rick, on episode 4 Trey?
43 main. What is it? I wanted to take a shot at Oakland because we ain't talked about them in a minute.
You say you want to take a shot at Oakland?
Yep.
Oh, okay, bet.
Uh,
Get off
they're
SF for a
doing.
little bit.
Yeah, let SF breathe for a week.
Okay, what's up?
So apparently in Oakland, something happened where
Mm,
their automated billing system or finance system saw some kind of debt,
mm,
and or not debt. They overpaid
mm,
um, this cop,
mm,
and this cop was trying to stop a robbery, and then ended up losing his life. So he passes, and then the woman who's the widow gets a bill for from the police department
mm,
for $461,
mm,
saying they overpaid him. And so, like, you need to pay us back the $461.
mm,
Uh, Super crazy, man. It's crazy how, like, this is the thing that, like, this is one of those moments where you can highlight that AI all on its own. Like, if computers ran shit, they wouldn't understand. They don't have feelings. They don't understand
mm.
context. They don't. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
this is why you need human oversight with AI, or with
Mm,
computers. So, like, someone should have gotten an alert about this, and a human checks it out and sees and learns of the situation. Oh, this guy's passed, and the message doesn't go to the widow. You know what I mean? But
yeah. I thought she actually contacted them first, and then they tried to tell her to get the money from her death certificate or some shit like that.
they were going to try to take it from, like, some
So
kind of, like,
so
death
she so
fund or
she did
something.
have some human oversight.
Hmm?
So she did have some human oversight at first.
No, I meant human oversight from the company, which would be the police, checking to see, like, if you overpaid, because they overpaid early.
Right.
So
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Oh, I
they
see what
should
you're
have
saying.
already been
I see what you're
checking
saying.
that,
Yeah.
right?
Facts. That's a big.
You can't, and that you can't over. You know what I mean? Like, I get it if you overpay someone, but you made that mistake. But it's all automated at the end of the day, regardless. So
Mhm.
don't matter. Uh, so yeah, man. Just this is unfortunate, and just a way I wanted to try to bring to people awareness that this AI stuff is not flawless. Um, as you can see, this lady is probably still grieving, going through the loss of her husband, and then they were bugging her for like $461 or something like that. So
And
just because of
repairs.
a machine, like,
Yeah,
not even no human, but it makes the whole department full of humans look bad, right? Like,
definitely.
unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. But yeah, that was the topic I just wanted to mention. Any additional thoughts?
Um, the one thing I the one thing I thought was interesting was, like I said, when she did contact the agency, it was like, "Yo, my husband has passed. He worked for you guys. He died in the line of duty." They still were telling her like, "Yo, well, we still need that." Like, I mean, we hear you. Like, but the issue is though we overpaid you though. So, like we we did overpay you though. So that's their issue. Like, I just thought that was a little callous, and until they made a big scene about it, like, and then went to the news outlets and things like that. That's when they released a statement and was like, "Oh, we have the power to just waive the fine and debt, and this is." I'm like, "Yo, why did it even have to even get anywhere close to that?" Like, that was where I was thinking. But that was my only other thought. Like, it shouldn't even. I should not have to go to a a national televised syndicated outlet to talk about $461. You feel me? Like,
Right?
at all. That I definitely should not have to pay. I don't care what you pay. I wouldn't care if it was 4,600. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
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 for
yeah.
real.
No.
Like,
Yeah, there just needs to be a more human oversight in a lot of things, and that's a job, man. So when they're like, "There's no jobs," like, these are jobs. I just want to, you know.
Yeah,
These are
definitely
jobs.
not.
We need people with jobs. People can see this and be the one that helps correct this kind of stuff before it gets bad. But
Right.
yeah, that was it. I wanted to talk about this companies that be spying on you, because I don't know if
Mm.
people realize that
I
you
didn't.
know the information out there that you're already giving on your own is something, but they can get and often want a full profile on their customer, right? Their user.
That's crazy.
So, so yeah, a story came across my little timeline, and it was about some lady. I think she was trying to get insurance, and they or she trying to get like workers insured or something like that, and then the insurance company flew a drone over and saw like the conditions weren't like safe, so they didn't do the insurance or something. But
Mm.
um, first off, an insurance company bringing out a drone to spy on you is crazy.
Right.
But when they're putting up all kinds of money and risk, they don't want to do that without their due diligence, which I understand, right?
Mm.
So I think it's also telling how far their due diligence goes compared to ours and other people's.
Hmm.
But yeah, what do you think of when I brought this topic up to the forefront?
Thought you was trolling. I was like, why the hell? First off, why would a company even care about your safe conditions? And then I read it and I was like, oh, they serious. And I was just like, they dead ass. Like, oh, like they really want. This is what's be killing me about the big companies, right? They acting like they losing money. Like they acting like they poor. Like they about to like be on the street. You ever hear they stupid ass answers? They be like, "Yo, the bot we trying to recoup from last year's losses." You like last year's losses? It's like, motherfuckers died out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you lost like, you know what I mean? Maybe a couple 100,000, like, maybe a couple 100 million, maybe 10 million, maybe. Like, you know what I mean? Because maybe 10. But you didn't
Man.
lose it. You just didn't make as much as you did the year before. So you didn't see. They're looking at it as like losses.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's not a
It's like, no,
loss. You just
your
didn't.
profit.
Yeah, your profit
Yeah.
didn't actually was 10 less. Like you didn't lose money. Like I just like I said, like for the past I want to say 6 actually yeah, damn, I want to say after episode 5 we've been on this thing. I've been
Mm.
studying more words than anything and how people use them in the context and what certain words are used to placate people or what certain words are used to um just get what you want or get, you know what I mean, or just there's a lot of subterfuge in words, like, and I just noticed how like you can say one thing and it be absolutely true, but you're saying something different than somebody else thinks. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, right?
Like, and once I started realizing that, I'm like, you know what? That's where the game is at. I had a like I just really
There's a whole nother game being
yeah,
played.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
There's sub games that we don't even know about, like because like I said, when you read what he said, they weren't lying. But when you read what they say, when you digest it, you're like, wait a minute, you didn't really lose though. Like, I mean, lose.
Right, right,
I
right.
mean, it feels like, you know what I mean? Like if you had 20 last week and then next week you had $10, like I feel it. Like it feels like, oh, they cheating you. Like I'm losing. Like it feels like you lose. but but no, you still got $10. So like, you still they
Right.
still gave you 10. Like you're not homeless. You're not like dying. Like, you know what I mean? Like the stock
Not in the red.
the board is looking at you a little side eye-ish, but I ain't gonna hold you. Like, just like I'm pretty sure you and everybody else in this country is so sick of calling to pay your bill or wherever it's at, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no big deal, $5 for the convenience fee, though." I'm like, the convenience of what? Paying the bill? I'm like, nothing is convenient about paying this bill. I don't want to pay this. Like, matter of fact, like we could scrap the whole bill. Like, you know what I mean? We don't have to. Sure,
Right.
we can get on if you want to get on my page. Like, a convenience fee. Like, I can't believe like another part of the words. Like they're like it's convenient. I'm like, well, actually, I could pay it online then. Well, no, oh, you can't do that. Why?
Right.
Well, can I
Right.
mail it in? Like, no. Well, like, well, do you have an office? No. Well, then this is my only option to pay it, right? Yes. Then how is this convenient?
So, This is definitely only convenient
Right.
for you.
Right. I'm trying to. There you go. See, that's where we get to the word. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because people say stuff, and it's absolutely true. It's convenient, but they didn't say it was convenient for you. They didn't say convenience for you fee.
Right?
They said convenience fee. They ain't lie. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
We're
So,
gonna charge y'all
mhm.
to make it easy for us.
Right.
Because that's work.
Right. Right. Makes sense. And then I like how they like to say after that too. Plus, your financial institution might charge you a little something for doing this with us. I'll be like, wait, why would they do that? Like, why would they do that? I
Right?
thought this was
What
convenient.
you
I thought this was
what you telling them?
I know, right? You're telling them to do all the work, so it's convenient for you. Is that what's going on? Like, I
What you
don't know.
telling them about me? Why they need some action?
I thought this was convenient though. That's all I'm saying. So why am I getting double taxed if it's convenient?
It's convenient for everyone else.
Okay, I get it. I get it. Like I said though, like when I start these other businesses, like you know, what I mean, I'm fully aware of how to navigate. I'm just seeing all the little, you know what I mean? It's just really all the nuances you see like in life. Like it's just funny how people like choose to be duplicitous or choose to be upstanding in their businesses. Like like there's like the Warren Buffetts out there, the people that are like, you know what, 70 billion is enough for me, or 70 million is, or I can live off this, so I'll just give this away. Like I mean, I'm not that type of person. I don't think so. But you know what I'm saying? I can applaud people like that though. Like
Oh yeah.
yeah, definitely. But me personally, I would.
Bezos' ex-wife.
Oh yeah, her especially too. Like
I forgot her name, but shout out to her. She
yeah,
be giving it up. She be giving it up.
that was cold. How she immediately as soon as she got the check, immediately broke a check for what was this, like 8 billion or something. Like just immediately was like, yeah, this is for y'all. That was crazy. We did it, y'all. She was sounding like, come on, we did it, Jeff.
Smart though, yo.
I respect it.
That tax comes. It's like, oh, you want to tax me on how much? How much billion?
Mm.
I gave that away. Okay, only this much. Whew. Hurts a little less.
I forgot about the taxes on 8.
Mm-hmm.
These rappers be going broke off. What was that? Like a $2
And you
million
just get rid of it
advance.
off top. Off top.
Like,
Don't even wait. Don't hold it
yeah.
and be like, I'll get y'all. I'm gonna get y'all when they ask for it. Like, nah, like take this right now.
That's crazy. I can't even imagine 8 billion. That's
that feeling.
Now that's something to jump off a building about. Like
That's an incredible feeling.
Yeah.
If you can just sign off that to somebody or some people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's gotta feel amazing.
Yeah, that's changing a lot of lives for sure. That can change generations.
I probably can't sleep for a week just off the high. Be so just like, fam, you know what I just did? Dropped 8 B's for some people to get their shit together.
Didn't you say that would cure world hunger?
There was a number. I don't know what number it is, but yeah, they were talking about that with Elon.
Yeah. Why are we just not doing that? Why do we keep forgetting about that? Why do we just nobody ever floated the idea out there? Like nobody thinks about that. Like nobody's like, yo, I'm hungry today. Like other people can't eat. Let's make sure we don't have that no more.
It's like there's only a $5.5 billion to feed everyone in the world, and then you hear Kanye over here like, you know how many billions I got, son? Like, yo, son. Oh man,
I'm gonna leave Kanye alone too. Actually, I don't know what.
That was an easy straight. I wasn't trying to kill nobody.
Leave him alone.
That was a light one.
I'm gonna lie, he's doing it to himself too much. I can't.
That was oh yeah. I wasn't even trying to be. I just picked a name, but my bad.
You know who I want to talk about?
Ooh,
my man. You know who it is?
Newey?
Yeah, oh yeah. Huey and Newey and Dewey.
Newey?
Yeah, for sure. Huey, Newey, and yeah.
Mr. Newey.
He's back at it again. He's doing it again.
He's doing it again.
He's doing it again. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, he's going out with this last term he's going out with a bang. He's just
There's Newsom showing.
Yeah. This is crazy. He's just he is just making change. Like, you know what I mean? I just want I can tell right now he's trying to make his last term be known, like his last few years of this term be known where it was the year of change for California. I think that's what it is. Because he says it all the time. Matter of fact, it's quoted right here. I actually wrote it down. It's quoted where
Oh, you got bars.
he says, I will, let's see. Well, let me write it down here. I am implementing some major changes because California is the mecca of change.
He's spitting bars
I
right now.
know, gems, infinity stones.
Pre-presidential. Okay.
Pre-presidential. I know, right? We know that's
Okay.
coming. I know. I'm not even gonna. Nah, never mind. I ain't gonna say that. But yeah, about that as well. But yeah, so Governor Newsom though signs the new law, locked door loophole. It's a new bill. It's a loophole.
Loophole in the name is crazy.
That's what
I
I thought that
was
was
like,
when
yeah.
I saw that in the doc. I thought that was the title, bro. And I was like, all right, cool. You put the title of the doc, and then I went to go look. And I was like, no, you put that in the bill, fam.
Yeah. I was like, wait, you couldn't find a. Okay.
They just getting lazy.
Right.
They just
Right.
spitballing. Looking like me and you trying to find the title of the episode. Just like, hey, yo, what do you think
You know how
about?
some people put the wrong twist on something that's like hip and cool, and someone would just do the wrong twist.
Right.
This is one of them.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I thought he was trolling. Man. I was like, yo, what? I thought that was the title. I'm like, all right, cool, like whatever. And then I read like I said, the article, and I was like, yeah, wait, that's the name of the bill. Like what? Like you gotta get your ish together, fam. Like for real.
The locked door loophole.
But yeah, it's supposed to combat. It's supposed to combat car break-ins. This is major right here. This is breaking news. So check it out.
Huge.
Yeah,
huge for California.
Bombshell. Hold on. Do we have the breaking news alert, like the whole horn they do, like like you know what I mean? Because this is crazy. It says this bill, authored by Senator Senator Scott Wiener or Weiner.
Is Weiner.
Okay. No longer requires California car owners to prove that their car was locked when their car was broken into. That was bars.
That was always the dumbest shit in the world before. Like if someone broke into your car and you wanted to do a police report, they'd be like, okay, prove that it was locked. It's like, how the fuck do you do that?
Like, be like, I did it. It's my word.
I locked it.
It's my word against theirs. Especially, but what about when the window be broke and the car door be ripped open and they still want you to say locked it?
But you could have footage, and then they would you could show them, and then they'd be like, "How do I know it was locked?" Though, and you're like,
does a Tesla have like a little thing where it says like if it's locked or not?
There's a defense mode that definitely tells you it's locked.
Okay, so they have a way out of that. But yeah, I didn't know. Actually, I didn't even know that was. Thank God, I've never had my car broken into. But I mean, no, I've had it bit before. But
that's kind of common out there. But yeah. But to build to have to prove that, it's like what? Like this is stupid. Not that this is much better, but
no. But they said, I'm sorry. They actually said they did that for the sole reason. Gavin Newsom said he did for the sole reason because it's going to make it harder on criminals because when the crime usually affects tourists and tourists have to come testify about their car being locked and tourists don't come back because they're tourists, of course, just for a case to testify. So the charges usually get dismissed, which I thought when he said that, I said, yo, I mean, that's just done by a fake. Like, why would you dismiss the charges because you know the person, the tourist, like, and you know he broke it. Like, it's crazy. The laws are crazy, but hey, we gotta have some. Like, you know what I mean? Gotta have some. But like, so it's cool. So anyway, that's why he set this law. So I'm pretty sure now that this law is in effect now, everybody's gonna stop bipping and breaking into cars because now they mean business now with this law. You know what actually would be crazy if they just I don't know, spitball in here, like like we'd like to do sometimes on the show. If they I don't know, just started giving out time for robbing cars, maybe. Like I don't know, maybe I don't know. Just the cash bail and the tell on what is it? You gotta I think you gotta break in like 4 or 5 of them things. 10 of them things get caught like before they actually is really trying to make you sit down. Like,
Oh, you gotta build up a rep in the street, basically.
no, you can build the rep up. The police just have to catch you. Like, you can build the rep up without having to sit down.
That's what I'm saying. They won't even look at you till you got a rep.
Yeah, you got GTA bars by the time like they even know you.
Yeah,
By the time
before they even look your way.
Like, yeah, by the time you like seriously though, because they like, and that's sad because that was a joke, but it's actually factual. Because if you really think about it, the first time when people are doing these, like nobody's all brazen about it. They're like, "Yo, I'm scared. I'm looking around." Like they don't even have a real plan usually. Like maybe I got my man. Like maybe after like the third or fourth one, I see people that now they find like, you know what? I'm gonna get my man to drive, like, you know what I mean, while I do this, like, and now they're like I said, they got to be on the like 40th or 30th before, you know what I mean, because now they're brazen, they're breaking in the back of windows, they're doing it. Nobody, by the time you see these dudes on the news, when we see them, that's not their first rodeo. That's like
Right.
you think you see them hopping out the car, then that's their first time, like they're popping their car cherry right there, their bip cherry, like hell nah. Like them dudes over there looking like dude in the Menace Society, walking like this.
Oh shit, that was great. The fucking Minister Society.
What was that, Stacy? What was that? I don't know who that.
I think so.
That was crazy. But no, but I'm saying though, like that's how it is though. You're like, bro, I can't respect this. Like this is crazy. But anyway, so yeah, so this is gonna make those guys, the guys who's already on their 50th one. Now, when he hears about this law, about like, oh shoot, they're gonna it's easier to convict me of the crime now, the misdemeanor. All right, go.
Yeah.
Still a misdemeanor. That man said, you know what? Check it out. I'm gonna add a little. Hold on. Because you thought I was playing out here. No, I'm tough on crime. Check it out. I'm tough on crime. This is what I'm finna do. I'm finna put a little extra law on it, right? Look, check it out, right? Because if you get caught with $950 worth of stolen stuff from that vehicle, oh yeah, now it's a felony.
Ooh, insta-fail.
Yep. Now you're gonna do some time behind that.
Insta-fail, so don't catch you with just one phone or an iPad.
Nope.
Dunzo.
Right. If that's what you got. But they gotta find
put that extra law on it.
I'm like, that's what okay.
That double law.
See, it's crazy too because like not only do like other like states laugh at us and shit, but like other countries, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like we're embarrassing sometimes though, like you know what I mean, like because I fuck with my country, like I fuck with my states, like you know what I mean, like it's like living here, you gotta just like really just be a joke. Like I feel like the Raiders, like it's just weird, like good straight, nice. Accidental strike.
He said, "Nice." He happy.
I know. It's like accidental strike.
Like, gunshot. I was like, "Oh, I hit him. That's cool."
Touche. All right. Oh, but no, I'm just saying though. It's like, come on, somebody in the comments, let me know. Somebody who watches us and understands what we talking about as a human being, as a citizen here who don't participate in none of the shenanigans that you see around us. Like you know what I mean? Just somebody who's just really just out here just mystified as much as us, like you know what I mean, looking around like why, like what is going on? Like don't you feel like weird when other people be like, y'all country are full of idiots? You be like, I'm not stupid. All y'all lazy. I'm like, I just left the gym. Like all y'all ignorant. I'm like, I just finished this. I just read this book. Like I just read 48 Laws. I mean, like, it's crazy. And I look around and I see what they're talking about, and I'm like, okay.
Come on. Oh, them too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you just.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. Yeah, if you're talking about everybody, yeah.
As a whole. As a whole.
Idiots. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Because I ain't gonna lie.
I thought you were just talking about like over here.
Right. No.
No.
They mean as a whole. They just lump us all in together.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie though, but the percentage though, there is more of them than us. So I guess I see what they're talking about. I mean,
100%. Locked door loophole.
you know, the crazy part is some of them are in, a lot of them are in public office,
You ain't lying.
passing
Public
laws and
office,
passing laws and shit. Passing laws.
school government.
Hell yeah, like teachers.
Back in the
Like,
day, I was like, people running for the school government. I was like,
mm,
oh, mm-mm.
no,
You dumb.
but
Oh,
you super stupid. Like,
all right. You're just friendly, but I.
you know what's funny?
Anyway,
No, it's crazy too because I wonder how like certain people get their license because you see people on the road, you'd be like, yo, how'd they get their license? Like
yeah,
that's one of those things like we're going through now. Like we see people in the office, you're like, how'd you get your job? Like no, because this is literally what I told my wife the other day. I was like, yo, you know, when we have children, and this is sad to say in America, but this is sad to say, but this is 100% absolute facto. You have to just tell your children, just do these 3 or 4 things, and you will succeed. Don't
mm,
go to jail. Graduate from high school. Um, I think there's one more. Get a driver's license and a bank. Oh yeah, don't. Oh yeah, don't get a credit card and a bank account, and don't mess it up. Like don't. You know what I mean? Don't do no fraudulent anything on the effort. That's it. I ain't say go be a millionaire. I ain't say. You know what I mean? Just those simple things. You know why? Because you will always be able to get employed. You will always be able to find a place to live. You will residence. You know what I'm saying? You will always be able to. I mean, to travel, to do it. You will always be able to have freedoms. Like you can always whatever life throws at you, you can pivot easily. If you always wanted to be a I don't know, in the NBA. Who cares? Like, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? But you tried. You know what I mean? You made it to college, and you were like, you know what? I'm just not nice like that. Like, you know what I mean? You're like, you know what? But I'm good at I don't know. I like animals. Boom. You're, like now you can be a veterinarian. Like you can pivot. Like no, there's nothing like stopping. You can go back to school, reinvent yourself. Like there's nothing stopping you. But if you come home from jail, you have you're starting from a deficit. Like, you know what I mean? So like I just say like anytime that's what I said, that's the biggest thing you gotta tell your children. Like, look, just do these 3 things. Just don't do nothing stupid. Don't go to jail. And these are the ways to avoid it, of course. Like, boo, boo, like, don't hang out with stupid people. Don't like, you know what I mean? These things like, like things like that. Like, but like, yeah, but it's crazy. Like in America though, like because a lot of people haven't even mastered those simple things. Like, just like don't do stupid things. Like, it's weird. Like in America, like they all set up a lot of traps though for you to do stupid things. Like,
they do.
and because it's just interesting to me because I've been on my reaction channel. I do a plug message.
Blue.
But I'm not shameless plug. But no, but I do a lot of like entitlement body cam reaction things like that, and it's just funny to see a lot of people like in our country who don't have no type of common sense anymore or a basic understanding of the law, like a basic understanding, like, and they think they know it. Like it's crazy, like because that's why I like watching kind of more things like that because it's like really real. These are really people. This ain't TV where somebody's like just I got a script. Like these people are really this stupid in real life, like and think they're right. I yeah, shout out to my man. You know my man's. You know my man's. I'm not saying he's stupid, but it's funny. You ever argue with somebody? No, you ever argue with somebody who is 100% wrong but thinks they're 100% right?
Mm,
Like those are the funniest things to watch in the world when everybody in the world knows that person is wrong except that person. Like I love watching stuff like that because that person will fight tooth and nail, tooth and nail,
gladiator.
right? And be dead ass wrong, and then end up in like how you argue with the police, be wrong, end up in the back of the police car in handcuffs, being arrested, and you still talking about how they can't do it to you because you're right. And I'm like, no, like that's not like nah, like nah. Like, I mean, maybe back in the '80s, but that was before body cams. I don't know.
Damn. He thought he had rights. You can't get handcuffed.
Nah, it was actually a woman who said that you can't arrest me. A woman has to arrest me. I was like, no,
Not true.
not true at all. Like, no, I know this for a fact. You can't arrest me. I was like, well, you still can't be stealing. You still can't be He's like, all right, well, just wait here and I'll get a female officer. She's like, no. I was like, okay. I see the logic. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not waiting either. Really. Oh shit. All
Was
right.
that in Florida?
Huh?
Was that in
You
Florida?
know it hit, bro. I don't do nothing but Florida react. Bro, I can't do
Florida.
nothing but we'll talk off mic. We'll talk off mic. But
Yeah, I know.
Florida is I just want to say
Special.
yeah, keep Florida, man. Protect Florida, man, and all the residents. They came out with Kodak. They gave us Trick. They gave us Trent. Yeah, they gave us a lot of people that we can
Lou?
protect. Oh yeah, Uncle Luke. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Uncle Luther.
Rose.
Oh, I mean,
Dan Marino.
no, I mean, no. I meant like special, like that's special. I mean, we could.
Here you go. Here you go taking shots.
No, those people. I'm talking about those people. Those are the ones we need to protect. I mean, shout out for the community, like Rick Ross and everybody. Like,
I added his name. Don't worry.
But I
A
need.
little light pew pew.
But no. I mean, I like seeing those types of things though, because those guys are always going to deliver comedic genius when they're just being themselves. Like, and I love that.
T-Pain.
Is he from Florida?
Yeah, Tallahassee Pain.
Okay, is that really what the T stood for?
No, it stands for Thomas. Thomas Paine.
Okay, coulda. I know a lot of rappers that substitute their name with their actual name with just the first letter. So
Word.
I said word.
Word.
He was not nothing nice, man.
Whatever you say.
I know. I know that man looked at me and said words. He was something else, man. Dang, that's cool, man. At least you shoot me down, man. That's
T-Pain, dog.
nigga said word. All right, fam, you got it. that was the coolest you got it I've ever got from you, man. That's what's up. Car park owner. I ain't gonna lie. Car park owner. I think you thought I was gonna really rock with this. Like I was gonna.
Hey, the petty level was up on
right,
this.
I know, right? I think you thought like I was gonna get the D, like one of these, like.
Oh, for sure. I was like, oh, he's definitely fucking with this.
Well, maybe we'll let the people know what we're talking about actually first before we just jump in that thing.
Jump in that thing. Yeah. So there's a car park area, and people park their cars and RVs to go get out and visit like an area where you can like see some nature and stuff. And a guy who owns this little area was so fed up with the trash and people not taking pride in the space basically that he just blocked them in with these huge boulders.
What they called it? What was the thing called? That's the first name I ever saw it. Bloaters or
Bollards?
Bollards. Yeah. I've never even seen that word before. I was like, that's lit.
Yeah, these things.
Yeah,
So he
Legos.
put some of these
real life Legos.
huge concrete Legos.
Yeah.
He put some of those out there to block them in, so people couldn't go home unless they paid a fee. He said, "You know what? If y'all can pay me and get out by a certain time, I'll move this shit." And then he eventually let them out. But yeah, we've been talking about like eco-terrorism, and I wanted to ask you, does this start to head that direction? Because he's talking about like the trash and the environment. Is this kind of like a weird passive aggressive eco-terrorism, kind of locking these people in here?
It could be.
Okay,
I ain't
because I
gonna
was
lie.
like, yo,
I mean, depending on what side of the fence you're on, figuratively and
for,
literally.
if it's your car or not.
Exactly. Like what side of the fence you on, what side of the blocks you're on.
Right, the Bollards.
Yeah, the ballers. Yeah. I don't know. Like I really just had that. I really got the dude's side like on this, but I was also confused as well. Like, is this his property?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, fuck them folks. I was just like, because I was confused about that the whole time because that lady was like, "Oh, I would love to stay with y'all. I gotta leave and go to work." I was like, "What the fuck? Like, leave?" Like, oh, okay. So yeah, so what the dude's complaint was, which I found completely valid, which any homeowner or property owner would find, is that
Proper. Let's
yeah,
say property because
yeah,
this is just
property, space, yeah.
space.
But he
Yeah,
said,
space.
but they were saying that they were actually like leaving like excrement, like I mean like waste and
Hmm.
like I mean just out there, like that's completely disrespectful. Like
It's not just trash.
yeah, exactly. I can understand if it was like, well, I still wouldn't be okay with it, but I can understand if it was like, I mean, like some food, like regular ways, like I mean, like some Doritos, like what I mean, like some. But no, that's just disrespectful, and that's my shit. I gotta own. So you want me to come out there and clean up your piss and your ish, like what I mean? Like, no, thank you. So what I'm gonna do is, well, see, my thing is like, did he block them in and then make them clean it up, or he just blocked them in, like just say ha ha?
Blocked them in, and then he posted this note
Oh, okay.
telling them like they need to clean up and he's gonna move the blocks at a certain time.
Oh, okay. No, I'm with it. Oh yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, yo,
yeah. Get your shit
to
together. Yeah, for sure.
to have all this land and have them bollards on deck,
That's baller
you
shit.
know, this dude or person,
Yeah.
we'll say, they don't be fucking around.
Yeah. I thought that
If
was
I got
lit.
some,
On
I got
deck
some
too.
bollards on deck,
On deck.
like,
Yeah, that's what
oh,
I'm saying. And a
you
way to
just
get it
go. Let
there.
me just go.
And a way to get it there quickly. And a way to get it there quickly.
Call up Pedro.
Right?
Get this shit popping.
He came out there. He's like,
Ooh.
he came out there one day. He's like, you know what? They think I'm playing. All right, cool. He just walked
Yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Not today.
yeah,
Okay,
right.
today
All
ain't
right.
today.
All right, bad.
All right.
I respect it as like I said, a property owner, as somebody who like wants to own property or when they do own property, like that's a like a sorry that's a slippery slope because like that's a property that is if you're a nice person, you don't care if it's a nice view, you want to come over there and just what I mean, chill for the night, barbecue, get on, like why would I care? Like what I mean? It's like it's not a big deal. It's like not like I have a home on that property. Not like a noise is bothering me. It's just property. Like what I mean? So why would I care? But if I'm going now, if I'm incurring fees, extra fees on property that I already own to clean up some shit that I'm not even doing, like hold on, there's something wrong with the math here, like what I mean. So like I
You
understand.
ain't carrying the four.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I'm not footing the bill for for y'all. Like that's crazy. Like it's funny too because that reminds me. I know somebody who owns a record. Oh, sorry, a recording studio, and
Mm.
I think it's funny because every time I go over there, he never has like no amenities. And and then I finally just got upset the other day because I'm like, hey, bro, you got a wood? Nah, man, I only got one. Damn, all right, that's cool. Like I'm like, hey, man, you got any chips? Ah, no. I'm like, you ain't, bro. He doesn't even have a bathroom in that motherfucker. Like,
Oh shoot.
and it's no, and
Okay.
it's not even like a whole, like it's not even like some bullshit. It's
Jank.
like, yeah, no, it's like it's like a big studio, like what I mean. It's like like bro, major equipment, everything, like. And I finally just asked him, like, what I mean, it's not like I'm recording or anything. I just go there for other reasons, my man. But I finally just asked him, I'm like, bro, like, how come you never have anything in here, bro? And he was like, bro, niggas is dirty, bro. Like, I was like, what? He was like, bro, when people come over here, people just drop like guts from their blunts, like you know what I mean. They fucking eat chips. Like, look, he's like, do the math. If if 5 motherfuckers come in here with 1 bag of chips each, and 1 motherfucker drops 2 chips, that's 10 chips on the ground that they stepped on and walked all in my carpet, like that I had to walk. I was like, yo, I was like,
He's like, it's dark. No one's seeing them chips
exactly,
stepping on.
yeah, it's hella funny,
He
like.
breaking it
Yeah,
down.
so I totally understood. Like, as a owner of something, like you're like, yo, I don't want to actually have to foot the bill because he told me like every morning I spend an hour and a half just cleaning from the night before I even get a chance to do anything. Like, and I didn't even make the mess. I'm sitting here just pressing keys. Like he's like, I'm sitting here. I was like, I feel it. So he decided to he did a cost analysis. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what? His peace of mind was worth that hour and a half. So he said, let's not have food, a bathroom, or anything like in this. Like, turns out he does have a bathroom. It's in the back. He just
Don't
closed the
tell me
back.
about it.
Yeah, he just closed the back off. I
Yeah.
was like, bro, I've been using the bathroom outside for like 2 months.
Like, employees only.
Like, I know, right? No, you don't even. Shit's funny, man. But I'm saying though, like,
You're a customer now. Employees only.
exactly. So no, I think it's funny though because like, not funny, like not funny, haha, like funny as in like just even like on that scale, like you know what I mean. You have to see like what another person's lack of respect is doing for you incurring costs, and it doesn't. Actually, let me take that back. Sometimes it could not be a lack of respect. Sometimes it could just be unaware. Like now, you putting like your piss and your ish, like I mean your BM and bags, and okay, now that's just no. You got to know that's disrespectful. Like you have to. Like, but the other things like just a bag of chips or something like that. Like you know what I mean. You can't. Sometimes people just be in a hurry or you know what I mean. Don't like I can understand things like that, but like the excrement and things like that. It's like yo fam, like what are we doing? Like what are we doing? Like why would you even? Like you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't understand. Like I don't know. I don't even like to go on trips like that where I would have to wonder where my bathroom situation is. Like you know what I mean? I'm like I don't go to any place that I'm not easily accessible to when I need it. Like you know what I mean? To something comfortable. You know what I mean? Somebody pulled out a bag on you, bro. Like that trip is over with. Like you feel me? I ain't go over you. Somebody, come on, bro. Can you imagine if you got in the car with somebody like, all right, ready for this road trip? Hell yeah, we're going to the bathroom. This trailer got a little bathroom? Wait, nah, here's a bag. Oh, bro, what? I'm out of here. What? I'm taking a plane. I'll meet you at the destination. Fuck all of that. Fuck the they got a bathroom on the plane. Who's out here traveling with no bathroom?
I'll take the Greyhound bus. They got a bathroom on that
Mega
bus.
bus, whatever. Like they got a bathroom on there too. Take all of that. That was crazy, man. That man said.
So yeah, I get you though. If people will like take advantage or be careless with like some of your stuff, and that habitual line, right, just keeps moving at
Yeah,
times.
people move the goalposts. It's kind of interesting though because I was thinking about it, right? If you see like if you're in an open space, like say maybe they were in, and you just happen to see hypothetically 2 empty bags of Doritos, right? Because let's say 2 people were in a hurry, like or one person was just randomly, you know what I mean? But a random person who just happened to be standing there eating a bag of chips, now that you see 2 bags of chips over there, how more likely are you to just be like, throw your bag over there because you see bags over there now? Like, you know what I mean? It's like monkey see, monkey do type of situation. And that's how people are inherently. We just always tend to follow what other people do. I don't know why we are. Just either negatively or positively, inherently or I mean existentially. Like we just all are like that as people. Like that's just funny. It's not like I was thinking about myself right now when he said it. So I was like, "Ooh, myself personally, I've been like younger. Well, actually, yeah, was younger, but still, like I've been in situations where I was hiking or some shit, and I was eating something. Like I think I was eating some like trail mix or something, and I saw like some trash. I was looking for the dumpster, and I was like, trash. I didn't see one. I saw some trash. I'm like, I thought that, like you know what I mean. So I'm like, it's like human nature. Like you just automatically think like, oh, that must be where it's at then. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but can you imagine 7 to 8 people thinking that? Like one person with the waste now. Like, hold on. Hold on. Now my area is the bathroom. Like, hold on. Now my area is the bathroom dump. No. We got get these bollards, whatever you gonna get these Legos.
Yeah. For real.
No, hell no. I can understand. I'd be hot.
Yeah, man.
What?
I mean, if I have the ability to block it off,
Mm.
I'm gonna block it off so y'all can't come in there no more.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
That was the other thing I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Like, don't piss this dude off. He'll block it so y'all can't even park up in there.
Right.
Because right now he's letting y'all park in there and he's blocking y'all in, but he might make it so y'all can't even park.
Yeah, he just moved right back as soon as the cars leave.
Right.
I would.
I just moved too so y'all can get out.
That's what I was gonna say. Just move to
yeah,
exactly. And then I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I want to go enjoy the view, I'll just cover myself and
move a couple.
yeah, exactly.
Let y'all let through and
Yeah, that's. I mean, I
This
ain't
is
gonna lie.
month for me.
I want to say shout out, bruh, for just even having some ballers on deck. I ain't gonna hold you. That was just
Big ballers.
yeah. That was the
He's showing.
showing he's got big ballers
He's showing he got big ballers.
for sure. That's crazy. Like I said though, I thought that was the biggest thing that stuck out to me though. He was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna show him something today." All right,
Right?
all right,
He must not know me.
right.
I'm in the streets.
Yeah, I mean, we got the Legos on them.
They call me heavy baller.
I'm trying to figure out how, like, real talk though. I wish they would have just like had like a video of like him coming with them. Like, how do the people just sit there and like watch him just put those balls just there and they just watch them? Like what's he doing?
Like you ain't heard no crane or nothing coming by, no bobcat.
They probably thought they was actual Legos. Like he probably gonna build something. What are you doing?
Is this gonna be the next exhibit here? Like, nah.
That's crazy. Okay, this whole story is people like, you know what? People are dumb. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. People in America are dumb. How can you just sit there and watch this man put all those there? And he's probably sat in your car and just watched him put them there too. Like, didn't ask no questions. Didn't ask. Didn't.
Yeah, this is out in Britain, in England.
Oh, really? I thought it was Hawaii for some reason.
No, this is out in England. So
okay.
homie was like, you know what? I got y'all.
Yeah, y'all playing with bruh. Don't play with bruh. But he ain't the one, fam.
Right?
I respect it, fam. He like the Liam Neeson of that John. He like, okay, I got a very special set of skills. Watch. Get these Legos on his ass. Put these Legos on his ass.
Right? He's like, I was the British Lego champ. They don't know that.
But I've never even seen that, heard that word before.
Bollards,
even seen one of those before. Like, you feel me? I'm like, yo, like that's why I said the biggest part about that story was that part. Like, I'm like, yo, where
homie got these in the tub?
Yeah, like on deck though. Like, I'm not sure. Like that's what I'm saying. They didn't focus on that part of the story because that's what I really want to know. Who brought him? How fast did he get there? You know what I'm saying? What was the process of setting him up?
It's him. He got a harbor company, like a port type shit. So he had.
So when you said he called Pedro, he really just called Pedro. Like, yo, bro, they playing with John. Put that over.
I'm gonna pay that overtime. Just come through. Okay. Meet me at the spot.
So that makes them other people like that were partying there or whatever really just super stupid. Like,
yeah,
like I can't just watch somebody just build my jail like in front of me, like around me, like around me. Nah, fam.
Yeah, you're partying here. The beep, beep, one of the things in there. They gotta go reverse.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
We just watched them build a jail. Okay, other countries, you got us. All right, I got it. I'm starting to understand a little more now.
Oh, that was great.
Because when you look at it on the face of it, you're like, oh, okay, that's crazy.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, right. Like we could just sit there and watch this motherfucker, like,
or completely ignored it. Yeah, just was doing whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Out here making trash and shit in bags.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I would have saw the bulldozer come with the things, I would have got in my car and left. He wouldn't got to be able to trap me in there. Like, I'm sorry.
Nah, I would have been like, hey, what you doing, dude?
Yeah.
You blocking this? Look, I didn't make no trash. I'm out.
I would have had a question or two, maybe. Like, you know what I'm saying? A question, maybe. He said, hey, what you said? Hey, what you doing? Oh, we're blocking? Okay, my bad. Like, I'm out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Simple shit. Simple.
Yeah, some people's out there getting grimy.
I don't know, man. Unfortunately, I don't really have no high hopes for the human race, but sometimes I just be like, yo, there's a select few that I definitely believe need to just procreate for show. And
ain't just Americans, that's stupid.
Oh, no. Thank God, though, it was in England, though. Thank God, because Hawaii still counts as, what's it called? America. Yeah, it still counts as that. So thank God it was somewhere else. That's why I had to look at the human race. I'm like, thank God. There's got to be stupid people everywhere, right?
I thought it was Australian, but I was like, I wanted to check. It was England.
Shut up.
That British. He ain't playing, son. He's like, with his Earl Grey tea out there pissed. Okay. Shout out to y'all in the UK. Is it Riscal time?
I was going to ask you about that. I was going to see if you got a chance to, you know what I mean, get in touch with that.
Of course. You know I finished that Rebel Moon. Did you finish that Rebel Moon?
I finished that Rebel Moon. Did you finish that Rebel Moon?
1 and 2?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, did you finish 2? Oh yeah, I forgot who I was talking to. My bad. So
Did I finish two? I finished two.
okay. Let me go. I finished 2 as well. All
Hey,
right, cool. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
yeah.
Okay. Thoughts on the first one? Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's break it down. First one.
First one was, for some reason I liked the first one more than the second.
Of course.
Without trying to jump to the second,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
liked the first movie
Me
more.
too.
There's still some moments I was like, or it's super Snydery, but
Mm.
it wasn't bad. Not his best work to me still, but it was cool. It's cool for a Star Wars alternative, but I'm not much of a Star Wars person, so this
Mm.
wasn't my cup of tea in that sense.
Mm.
But knowing it's Zack Snyder, I saw the Snyder things that I expected to see. But
Mm.
so yeah, so for part one, I'm gonna give it 1 to 1.25
Mm.
bucks.
Okay.
One, one and a couple puffs.
One and a couple
Um,
puffs. Okay.
for part
You said
one.
one and a
Yeah, one and like we almost there.
yeah.
Let's just finish it up, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Um, so yeah. What about you? What'd you get out of the first movie,
The
part one?
first movie, I'm giving it a 2 blunts. Yes,
Ooh,
sir.
okay.
I'm doing that because this is my introduction to a Zack Snyder director's cut. And I was no wait, hold on. I think I might have watched this is my second one actually. I'm sorry, I take that back. This is my second one. I think I watched that Batman or Justice League or something and was not happy. But yeah, so this is the return. Yeah, it was the return of the director's cut. And honestly, I fell in love with the characters, the story, the the fact that you never notice that like in movies, they when it's in the future or some sci-fi shit, they always like tell you like some fucked up shit that happened in the planet, why and then why we're here and like you know what I mean how it happened. Like I like how in this one they were just like, yo, it could be 5,000, the year 5,000, could be the year 10,000. We look, don't even worry about that. Check it out. Look, what's going on right now that you need to focus on. I like that. Like I was like, yo, we're just here, fam. Don't even try to, you know what I mean, intellectualize it. We just here. This is the world now. Just be immersed in it now. Like, you know what I mean? I like that. Like because like usually when they do it the other way around, like I find myself always just being like, but why did we like, you know what I mean? It's always something like, you know what I mean? So like it's always something that's always keep me too intellectually grounded in the story. Like so I like somewhere it's like, you know what, just balls to the wall, just jump out the plane. Look, here we are. This is what it is. Like these are the characters. Fuck with them or not. Like, you know what I mean? It's like and I did actually, I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy how the main character, the chick or whatever her name was, Alethea or whatever her name,
Mhm.
I actually didn't think she was gonna be the main character, like type that, like you know what I mean, like so it was
Mhm.
dope because in the beginning, like it was just how it was, like so it was dope, like this whole story, like um, it reminded me kind of Chronicles of Riddick, like remember when they fought the necromancers.
Mhm.
So it kind of reminded me a little bit of that. Chronicle of Riddick is one of my favorites. I just really love this movie. Like I like how what's his name? The evil dude. What was his name? The General Admiral dude, whatever his name was.
Oh, Noble.
Yeah, I loved his acting in that because, like, when you see him off camera and off mic and everything like that, like he is such a cool dude. Like, so when you see that level of like sadistic behavior and everything like that, like it's just hella funny. Like you be like, yo, people can really act. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
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 so that's
yeah.
dope. But yeah, I gave it 2, man. Like I said, watched it sober, no Tylenol. It was crazy. Like I was like, yo, like
Mm.
I need to go get me something for this. Like, but I was like, yo, I couldn't get
Mm.
up. Like, but one thing I told you, it did kind of mess me up though, because I paused it like an like hour and 45 in. Like, I was like, yo, did they put
You
part?
saw how much was
Yeah,
left.
I was like, yo, did they put part 2 in this thing? Like, is that a director's cut where they just combine them? Like, what's going on here? Like, because we an hour and 45, and I don't see no kind of resolution in sight. Like, no kind of. even a glimpse of what could be the ending like of this at all. Like, so, but I ain't gonna lie though, like I like that actually. Sometimes in movies when they're too long,
Mm.
it'd be dry, like Titanic-ish, like you know what I mean. It'd be like, but this one was actually it was a little dry at parts, like you know what I mean, like
Mhm.
you know the sex scenes were a little long from like just
A little long.
yeah, a little long, like you said, the Zack Snyder-ish, like you know what I mean. He does
Mhm.
certain things that don't need to be, you know what I mean. But like I said, it's his vision, it's his director's cut, so that's why we watched it. But like I said, I gave it two. I gave it two, like just because, like I said, it was better. Killing Justice League, the director's cut. That story
Mm.
was. Mm, nah. But yeah. So what do you think about part two? Part two.
Wasn't as into part two. Um, I don't know, man. I think the whole like bringing him back was kind of like,
That's what. Yeah, that's how they
uh,
lost me too. I ain't gonna lie.
I wish they just brought in another admiral.
Right. That would turn the story
um,
way up.
yeah, or just had somebody else on deck ready to take his spot. I don't
Like
know. It's
the
just
like the dude in charge that he killed.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I thought he
yeah.
was gonna step up. I
Homeboy,
thought he was gonna step up and like start turning up, like you know what I mean, because he loved that dude,
yeah.
like you know what I mean.
So I just kind of thought it was like I didn't like that part. That kind of like lost it for me. What else? Um, I never understood. I never caught this. Like they were calling her the scar giver.
Mhm.
Like, did she give the scar to the princess? Who did she give the scar to? Because how are they calling her the scar giver way before Homeboy is like wanting to show his scar to her?
Yeah, I think it was just because she was just killing stuff.
mm.
That was yeah. They never really elaborated why she was called the Scar Giver.
Yeah, that was the one thing in the back of my head the whole time. I'm like, I don't know, did I just miss this? But they called her
Yeah,
the scar
yeah, the whole
giver
time before
a
the
bunch of
yeah exactly.
times. And Homeboy's like, I want to show her
Yeah,
my
he's like
scar. And
yeah
I'm
he's
like,
like keep he's
okay.
like leave my scar.
And
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, well, he said that before that happened. So and then I was watching I try to go back and rewatch that scene when she kills apparently or doesn't kill the chick. Issa, was that her name? Issa, the princess.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I rewatched that to see if like
she gave her a
maybe
scar or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
or she scarred Belisarius or whatever his name is, right?
Mhm.
And no, so I was just like, I don't. Maybe that's just for something bigger,
Maybe a metaphor,
or
like she gave a
or
scar on our planet or our kingdom.
yeah. So I was like, I don't know,
Yeah, I
man.
didn't get
But
anything either.
I thought that was interesting. But yeah, part two is not as good for me because it starts off with Homeboy getting resurrected type
I didn't
ish,
like that.
right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I'm like, I just spent 3 hours with y'all getting rid of this motherfucker.
Right.
And now this snake sex having ass motherfucker is
Right.
back. God damn it. So yeah,
They brought that nigga
not
back
happy
a
with
hundred. Yeah,
that.
they brought that nigga back 100 times better too. Like you know what I'm saying? He was like more evil. Like he was stronger. He was
And
faster.
then how did homegirl Nemesis die? And she got like these ill swords. But then the Tarzan dude, he don't die. And he ain't using no guns. He out here with like axes and shit, but he
He
don't
running
die.
at everybody. You saw that
He
shit?
running at everybody. Yeah, I was like,
Yo, when I
oh,
saw that shit,
he's Snydering again. He's Snydering again.
that shit was
He
hella
just want to
funny,
get them shots so he can get the dude doing the crazy. I got you. We
bruh.
Snydering
Bruh, that shit was so funny, bro. When, hey, you remember when the armies were coming? It was just them two, and he was like, "Yo, I'm
yeah.
going. I don't care if I die." Like something like that, right? I was like, "Okay, cool." Well then, and then he's like, "Cover me," and he's hiding behind the rock and shit. I'm like, "Cover him? Like, what's he finna do?" This nigga just. I started running. Running. It's like, bam,
Man,
bam.
full last of the Mohegans. That's
Bam,
it.
bam. You didn't even get a graze. Like nobody. Trump got a graze more than you, fam. Like you, like the
I, those are the parts where I'm like, I love that you try to make it so real in other parts, but then you can't do that. You can't
after
leave
every
these
fight. Yeah,
parts.
I'm sorry, but after every fight, this nigga was only dirty. Like this nigga
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah,
didn't even
yeah.
have no blood
And
on him.
he
He didn't have
and he been dirty since we met
no,
him because he was already a slave. So like, it ain't no like.
that shit was so funny. I'm like, how is he alive? Like, I kept wondering
I'm
that.
like, they're making it easy for this dude because he had to put in work at the gym. Like, respect.
Is it
But yo,
who's the other dude that I was like, how is he alive? That old dude. Oh yeah, they killed him though. It was kind of weird how they did him at the end. But no, who's alive that wasn't I didn't understand. Oh, the dude that she was messing with.
oh, Gunner.
Was that his name?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro. He ain't have no kind of special skills, and out of nowhere, like he just started being like a master shooter, and he was just like really like I'm like, yo, what's going on here? Like, hold on. That was when Snyder started snidering again. Because remember that
Yeah, he's
she
like
was like, I'm gonna
the
start.
farmer turned
Yeah,
assassin.
yeah, no. She's like, I'm gonna start training you guys and blah blah blah. And I was like, after like day 2, he was like the dude from Turkey in the Olympics. Like he was like, bro, I'm like, yo, nah, hell nah. Like it ain't that easy to like, nah, hell nah. Like,
Oh no! Once I saw him, I already knew. I was like, "Oh, I know this guy. I saw him in Game of Thrones.
oh,
He
I
just
didn't even
has
know.
sex with he always just has sex with the bad chick, like the one that could kill you type
Oh,
chick.
okay. So that's his
That's
role. That's his role. So when you
that's
see
his
him,
move.
no. So when you see
You
him,
know,
okay,
he there
to D
to give
row.
that
Okay,
to eggplant
Parmesan. Yeah.
service. She's serving it
Okay. Okay. I got it. So yeah.
to the bad ones
Okay.
because
D row.
he got that tough. He got that he don't just be sexing anybody. He's sexing the tough one. That hard eggplant.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Part 2 was not my bag.
How many?
Half of one. Like it was lit
Wow, so you went from two to half of one?
facts because it was. Bro, I watched it just to get to the end.
You
Just,
gotta
yeah,
finish
I
it.
have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, like in for a penny. Like, well, almost yeah, in for a penny, in for a Hardaway. Like it was crazy. Like it was like no, because I didn't like it. Like it was, bro. It was the story was like it fell apart, bro. Like it fell apart, fam. Like the whole thing, like bro, like I said, the ending of part 1 when that whole ship scene fighting, I was like, yo, that's how you get rid of somebody. Okay, get him out of here. Like with you know what I mean? I was like, that's how you do it. I was like, yeah, they gonna send somebody else now. You know what I mean? They gonna try to blow up the plant. I'm like, this is gonna be lit. Like, and then they just had what was it called? The existential ship person, the ship thing that they harnessed and kidnapped or whatever. They had her bringing back like the $1 billion man and shit, like stronger, faster and shit, like ain't more evil. Like and then they tried to and then they had us with the fake out too. They're like, I don't know, he's been unconscious for too long. He might not have any of his memories. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Here we go. He's gonna come back crazy, and then they're gonna have to put him down or something. Like, you know what I mean? Nope, came back crazy. Like came back just like even crazier.
Same crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same crazy. Little more, a little turned up, a little more. Like
A little extra.
yeah, I was like, that is extra lame. I'm glad I got to see the robot finally turn up. Like, you know what I mean? I thought it was lit.
Jimmy.
Yeah, yeah, I thought it was lit. That the king had thousands of those. Yeah, in my kingdom, I need 1,000 of those. Like, yeah, and their main goal is to protect me and my daughter. Yeah, that's for sure. Like, yeah, I like that. Yeah, for sure. That was lit. Because those things, that dude was not playing no games. When he finally started getting active, I was like, that's how active he get. Okay, I like that. But yeah, like I said, the story just fell all the way apart. Like just, it didn't hit on nothing. I didn't even understand. Like I said, I don't understand how the gunner dude, how he even made it to the end. I'm like, you were supposed to have been dead, fam. Like, how did
Right.
you outlive everybody else? Like, I don't like.
And then die at the very, very
Yeah.
end.
And then
I'm like, he's supposed to die. I'm like, you just been pushing it out, pushing it out, pushing it
yeah,
out.
and then my only thing is like, okay, so is there going to be? You said this was they only made 2, right? They're not going to be another thing,
No, no, no. This is a universe thing.
right?
So now, who knows what's next? He could do a spin-off show. He could do another movie. He could do something just about who
Right.
knows
Oh, okay.
what.
Because my thing was, do you remember at the end when she went to go destroy the ship and she went in the ship's mind, and then the
Hmm.
ship was like, "Yo, don't worry about it. Like, you know what I mean? My people got me. Like, I want to see that. Where the people at? Like, because
Oh yeah, I mean that's what I mean. Yeah, there's definitely more to come. I
right,
just don't know how he's going to deliver it.
I need to see those people though, fam. Like, because if they found a way to capture her and just like, you know what I mean, and she's over there and they just press, you know what I mean, just telling her little spells and shit, and they're traveling and doing all kind of shit. Like, nah, I need to see her people. Like, I need to see where her ilk is like. You know what I mean, where kin is like. Facts,
Mm.
because they are definitely not going to be happy that one of their people got used as a ship to ride around. That's crazy. That's crazy. I need to see what the get back look like. I'm just saying. I'm petty. I need to see what that. I need to see what that look like.
Yeah, man, it's it's cool. He definitely built enough of a world and
Yeah,
universe to just expand from, but as usual, the story starts to fall apart.
yeah.
But still a fan of Zack Snyder, but I'm done with the long movies.
Mm.
I think this was my last long.
You know what? I got one more director's cut in me, but only the first one.
That's what I'm saying. If we do a director's cut
Yeah, it's got.
and it's just one
Mhm.
movie,
Yeah,
cool.
right. If he's doing
But
parts, yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah.
now you're doing part one and part two and part one direct. I'm like, yo, I'm done.
Yeah.
This is too much for me.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to watch the regular one now. Is it a different story? It's the same story, just like with the regular one
It's a PG-13 or whatever,
version.
14 version of it.
Mm.
So he's probably cut out some of the skinema
Mm.
and other stuff, but it's probably not as gory. Maybe some of those
Oh,
moments
that's it.
are cut out.
Oh, but the
The
story the
gory
same
kills.
though. Oh,
Yeah. Story's the same. It's just there's gonna be less of the bloodier
okay. No, then I'm good then. I'm all the way
moments.
good then. Never mind. Sorry. I try to give him a little bail. Sorry, that's it. That's all I got.
Nah, nah. You can go watch Watchmen again, or you can go watch something else that he's done that's dope.
Yeah, Watchmen was dope. I don't lie.
Watchmen
I
was dope,
love
dude.
Watchmen. The movie was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, yeah. He killed that
Yeah, he
shit.
did.
300. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. We
it's
can go watch some dope
300
Zack Snyder shit.
murder 300 for sure.
We could watch some dope Zack Snyder shit, but this was not. Yeah, it was too
I
long.
was gonna say, what do we got? What is this? You finished? Oh, season 1, season 2, oh,
Oh,
Tokyo
Tokyo
Vice.
Vice.
Oh,
Yeah. Because I started the last pod.
mm,
Finished it up. Season two. Finally finished it behind the wife's back. Don't tell her.
mm.
Um, I don't know if I heard anything yet about a season three coming or not, but season two ended in a cool place. It could just kind of die, but um, I'm a sucker for crime noir, crime shit.
Mm.
This got mad of our Shogun people in it, but season two was cool. Season one obviously was way better because you're trying to learn about Japan as you're learning about the characters.
Facts.
But now that Japan's kind of like told, it's not really being explained. You're just kind of like going with it.
Okay.
It's not as like informative.
Mm.
You're just kind of now just watching a show, but I still don't even understand like what districts they're in, or
Mm.
you know, I wish I got a little more meat in terms of that. But season two was cool. No, I don't. A lot of people were hating it,
Oh
so
wow.
I'm glad that it was better than I thought, but definitely not as good as season one. But hopefully, there's a season three. I'd like to see what they're gonna try to do with that. Um, some of that shit was mad predictable, but I understand. You just gotta fill in the story with some other shit to go on in the meanwhile. So I'm not gonna completely rip that shit apart, but there are some moments.
I'm still gonna peep it.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
recommend
I'm
it
still
if you're
gonna peep
into like crime
it. Yeah.
shit. If you're into that kind of shit, then this is one of those you should check out for
Yeah, I'll peep it.
sure.
Ooh.
And then up next, I'm gonna
Mm.
be finishing up this Daredevil because I started that,
What the
and then
first the original one?
the ones on Netflix that they moved over to Disney Plus.
The original one.
Yeah.
You ever seen the original one before?
What original one?
The
One with Charlie Cox?
um with what's his name? Foxy and everybody? I can't remember his name. What was his name?
Foggy?
Foggy. I said Foxy. With Foggy, like yeah, that's the one you're watching.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The one with his dad's the boxer, and
yeah. Okay, the one from before Defenders.
yeah, that's all the Netflix ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So you're watching that season. Okay, I'll watch that. Oh, okay. I've already seen that. That's just lit.
Oh yeah, I've watched it. This is probably my fourth time watching
Oh,
the
okay,
whole
okay,
season.
bet.
I ain't watched it in
Oh,
years, so
okay.
I'm just going back
Oh, yeah,
because
because they're doing it. It's coming for the new thing. Yeah,
the new shit,
yeah,
and
bet.
they're actually going to use the Netflix shit. They weren't going to, but
Oh,
now
okay.
they
That's
are.
why I remember
So
you said that. I remember you said that. Bet.
yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
so that's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna refresh because I actually really liked the Daredevil
Me
one. So
too. For facts, facts.
I'm rewatching it. It's dope. So
Daredevil and Punisher were the best one out of those series they came out with for sure.
Punisher was good. I think Punisher gets to be slippery because it's just a lot of gunfighting,
And he just screaming.
then it just be,
He just
and then
screaming.
it just kind of becomes a like a crime show. It's not really a superhero show,
True.
but Daredevil, amazing. Luke Cage was amazing. Shout out to Chio Coker. That he killed that shit. The Luke Cage shit was dope.
I wasn't a fan of that. Sorry.
It's all good, man. That shit was amazing. Um, but yeah, and after Daredevil, or as I'm watching Daredevil, because I'm not in no rush or nothing, I'm watching The Sympathizer.
Ooh, what's that about?
That is about the Vietnam War
Mm.
and post Vietnam War,
Mm.
and it's kind of telling a tale about Vietnamese people living in Vietnam, and you got Americans here, you got Americans fighting, so you got some Vietnamese people who want to be they fuck with the Americans. You got some who don't, right? They're out there. So you got all these different types of people and different types of allegiances, and they're showing that in this show, from what I understand,
Mm.
where you're going to these Vietnamese men meetings where they're talking about what's going on, and if the war wins, and if we win or not, what are we going to do? There's just all these kind of things happening in uncertainty, and you get to kind of go through some of that.
Mm.
Um,
Okay.
but it's very dramatic and satirical. So
Mm.
sometimes it's over the top and hilarious
Mm. Okay.
because it's so on point and ridiculous that they're just gonna make a joke,
Okay.
even though this is what they did. They're just gonna like just be stupid over the top with it.
Okay.
But it's Vietnamese, a lot of Vietnamese talking, so there's going to be some subtitles.
Okay.
I kind of watched some of the first episode, but what's his name? Our man Robert Downey. He got
RDJ.
nominated for some shit for this, and he apparently he does some wild shit in here. It like feels like some method acting type shit. I heard
Oh.
so.
Oh.
So he left field in this.
Okay. Okay. In his bag. Okay. You're not messing with
Yeah,
RDJ.
he and his yeah he and his loose bag.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on the menu. I'm gonna check that out. The
I'm gonna
Sympathizer.
definitely check that out too. But
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
been getting some rave reviews, and
Mm.
got my DNA test, part Vietnamese. You know what I'm saying?
Word. A word. Just gonna give the nigga the word. Word.
I was waiting for that. Oh, word. I was waiting for it. But yeah, man, that's all on the docket.
Yeah, that's it today, man.
Good pod, good episode.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Adventurous weekend ahead.
It's gonna be something. Hopefully, I can try to put some rest in that week. Like, it'd be nice to go ahead and just see what the back of my eyelids look like.
Hey, after some Brazilian barbecues, never a bad idea. A little nap.
No, right? Oh, you got to. I ain't gonna lie.
Get the meat naps. Ooh.
What? Oh man, definitely come back and tell us about yours. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh yeah.
man, I think I might have to try to get one before we have another pod. Man, we might have to. You know what I mean? I might be able to get there. I got a week. So we'll see. We'll see.
Meat on Sword Pod.
All right, and I swear I will actually have my lighting situation better to everybody out there watching. They go from weirdo to just out of nowhere. I had to figure it out. We're in a new location. I haven't set up anything except this microphone and the camera so you guys can see us. So thank you guys for even just bearing with us on that. But we will come back better than ever next time. And I'm Ink T to the G. And I'm here with my man Richter Dose Definitely. What is his name? The Taller Potter. Come on, man. It's
Ooh.
Ink T to the G, man. We out of here. This is Block Giants episode 43. And like I said at this time, stay positive, stay pushing, stay passionate, stay progressing, and stay on your pivot and stay on your path until we cross it again. And until then, peace.